Hello, Sugar Babies.
So we are really excited to be the very first to share a brand new pre-workout supplement that we cannot wait to try.
P3, or Precision Physical Performance Products, is a revolutionary idea in the pre-workout space. Instead of one-size-fits-all approach, they recognize that your body is unique and your supplement should be too. They created an evidence-based formula, precision blended and dosed for your specific needs and body. Because why would a 125-pound person take the same dose as a 225-pound person?
Right? P3 was created by 3 pharmacists and is made from the highest quality ingredients, and everything they put in it is backed by science. Real science, not bro science, because what you put in your body matters.
And not only is it individually dosed, but it is individually packaged, so you always get the right dose every single time.
No more scoops, just throw a pack in your gym bag, purse, backpack, or pocket.
And guess what? Our listeners are getting an exclusive special offer.
So make sure you check them out at www.p3-precision.com/sugar for 10% off your first order. Again, that's www.p3-precision.com/sugar for 10% off your first order.
10% off? I'm finna go check that out now, girl.
Right now.
Yes.
Yo, I did the yo-yos this time.
She did.
I'm excited.
She did.
SugarBakeHerRadio.
What is this?
This is episode 4.
Oh, episode 4. We
almost
right along.
We almost halfway in, baby.
Halfway in.
We almost halfway into season 2, baby.
Halfway in. This year feels like 4,762 days versus 365 days.
Child.
2020 is just on a whole nother level. And each week it just unlocks another. I don't even know what's unlocked.
Another level. It's like when you buy a game and you gotta pay for the next level. You be like, dang, but I don't really want to pay that $1.99. Right.
So I can cheat my way up to the next level.
You still want to get to the next level,
right.
But you're like, man, I really don't want to pay another $1.99. I'd have spent $20 on this game already.
Like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. So
27 days away from election day. Voter registration deadlines is coming up, so make sure you check your information in your city, in your state, because it's already passed in Florida, but everybody else, y'all still got a little bit of time, so make sure you are registered to vote. Ask 3 of your friends, your mama's friends, your daddy's friends, your homeboy's friends. Ask somebody, are you registered to vote? Are you voting? Not only are you registered, but are you voting? Because it matters. Okay.
Well, you already know how I feel, so I'm gonna skip that portion of that little part. I'm gonna let her do that promotion for that. Yeah, I'm gonna let her do that promotion for that. Y'all already done heard my voice about that.
Y'all know we have mixed emotions about it, but at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do, man.
Oh, child.
But yes, I'm moving along.
Moving right along. Moving along. So, listen to Florida is the most ass-backwardest state ever.
Listen.
The more COVID cases that happen, the more it's going to open up.
Right.
So, they approved for the Miami Dolphins to have full capacity. I mean, nobody really is checking for the Miami Dolphins anyway. First of all. But Miami is like the hot spot for the most COVID.
Like,
are y'all crazy? Like, y'all really care about basketball. Listen to me. Football,
we know what you meant, sis.
Yes.
We know what you meant.
Football that much to where you won't open up the stadium to full capacity?
That's crazy.
Y'all tripping.
Knowing that it's already football teams out here that had players test positive, and like you said, Miami is a hot spot, so why? Why?
Because Trump got COVID.
But why? Yeah, your president got COVID. I'm sure y'all done seen it.
And he up there breathing all hard. Nostrils dang near about to go inside of his chest. How hard he trying to breathe and get some air inside his lungs. Talking about he beat COVID in 3 days. Okay, I beg to differ you, sir.
I need some blood test results.
I
need
really
something.
do too, because it's no way.
Like,
I have scanned patients who have had COVID in March and are still having symptoms and problems related to COVID.
Right.
So I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. And regardless, all of this, where he got treated, just shows his privilege.
Exactly.
The average person cannot go to the hospital and get the same treatment that he got for COVID. So
right, go to a hospital, shut it down. They only work on him.
Yeah, girl.
Had full doctor and nurse attention around the clock. Like,
white privilege.
Meanwhile, Melania is at home. She was like, I ain't going nowhere. I don't even want to be up there with him.
They all done passed COVID around in that little White House little bubble. What did he say? He's a COVIDian.
Oh my God.
COVIDian.
You see why you can't give white people nothing?
No, they just do all types of stuff. Y'all want to talk about us?
Then he had the nerve to get in his car and go waving to supporters. Like, sir, you do realize, because your vehicle is not only bulletproof, but it like keeps out germs and shields germs and stuff. So now the people that were driving you in your motorcade are exposed to now having this virus and taking it home to their family members, wives, children.
He doesn't care. He has no empathy. He has no sympathy.
Like,
I don't even know. Like, he
don't have no pathy.
No pathy.
No pathy for nothing.
He's showing signs of dementia,
like
alopecia, and all the rest of it.
Right.
Like,
listen,
child, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of old white men trying to run this country. We are done. We are fed up with it. It's time. Because it's not a representation of the full country.
Right. We need our government to look like a full representation of what America looks like.
Other countries probably be laughing so hard at us.
Right.
Like, I know they just be dying and laughing.
Like, look at America.
Crying with that, laughing with that long jaw.
Exactly. With the long jaw.
With the long jaw. Girl, anywho, we sending some rest in peace, rest in love, rest in heaven to Johnny Nash. I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Something goes in my way. You probably heard that song on a lot of movies in the 90s, a lot of commercials in the 90s, but you've heard the song.
You have heard the song. Sending love and condolences to his family. Also, another person who I followed since Vine days. His name was Playboy Peanut. He's from New Orleans. And he did a lot of funny skits. He always playing the black mama, and it's just very strange because he was just on Instagram and doing all types of stuff. You know, it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because I'm like, dang, this is. I don't know him personally, but I've known him from following him for years, since like 2013. And
that just goes to show that, like,
life is short.
It's very short, and you can. A lot of people be like, "Oh, well, people on social media, people that are famous or have X amount of followers, it's hard to feel a personal connection to them." Like, no, you can feel a personal connection to these people, especially when you've been following them from their start. Like, you feel a certain type of way when something happens to them.
You really do, and that kind of hurt my feelings.
You're affected,
but you know,
rest in love, rest in peace,
rest in peace.
Condolences to the family, to the loved ones, to the friends, to the supporters, everybody that may be affected by their deaths.
It's a lot of deaths, so love on people while they're here.
Man, let me tell you, I'm going home this weekend to love on some people.
Girl,
I just need to hug their necks real quick and just
feel the love and embrace and just, because you never know.
Because I'm iffy about putting my lips on people.
Okay,
girl. But I'll go hug your neck.
You don't want to come with the pinch eye.
Okay, right. I don't need the pinch eye on my lip.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
People coming back. I come back home with COVID on my lip, just looking like a big old. I don't need it. I don't need herpes simplex 2. I don't need it in my life.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No. Derek Chauvin was also released on bail. Girl.
Okay, if y'all don't know who that is the officer who
killed
George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
And murdered. Yes. And he was released on bail. Of course, if you watch the debates tonight, the vice president debates, Kamala talked about banning
Taylor.
cash bail so that these officers aren't able to get out on bail. So, these are just the things that are important. Like, why should a murderer be able to get out on bail? If there was a black man in jail for murder,
girl,
he would not have
a bail.
If he did have a bail, it would be like something ridiculously stupid, like
gazillion trillion,
right, like $2 million
dollars
that their family or nobody could come up with logically to get him out. He would have to sit there.
Yep.
So,
girl, already out. I'm just over it. I mean, Pence stated that systemic racism is not real. And if systemic racism is not real, then I'm a middle-aged Caucasian woman named Susan.
Girl, if systemic racism ain't real, that fly that was on your head
wouldn't be
real.
Talking. He was trying to tell a story.
Okay.
The fly came up like, hey, man, give me the microphone. I got something to say.
Okay.
I got something to say. He full of shit.
All of this shit that you up here talking, I smell it.
I smelt it
from way over there.
Your lace front. It's coming from your lace.
You're starting to lift on the left. Right here.
I was trying to pat it down a little bit.
Let me put some spit on there.
You need to get some bold hole lace glue or whatever it is. BB Judy Miracle Drops and lace glue hold something, because that's not working for you, boo-boo.
I smelt your shit from a mile away. I had to fly all the way in just for it. Okay, just for this.
Like,
just for this shit.
And then there was a random noise. Like,
right.
was there a dinosaur or something in
Somebody's dog.
It was like, who else is trying to talk?
Right.
I was really confused.
That was the aliens trying to interrupt to tell y'all, like, Earthlings, we are sorry, but we gonna come get y'all in a minute.
Please
just give us a minute. Like, let us get it together on Mars, and we coming.
I just, me personally, if I was Kamala, I'd be like, you need to worry about your eye.
Okay.
You need to do.
I would have been like, sir, nurse, who back there in these headphones, in these earpieces that can hear me? Somebody run down to the Walgreens and get him a lubricating eye drop.
Something, cause
he need a prescription.
And he couldn't even look in the camera. Like he do. He need a prescription. He need a subscription.
Like Medea, he need a prescription.
He need a prescription.
Cause something ain't right with that eye.
Oh, child. Something is not, man. Listen,
the Terminator
is bothering me. Like, I feel like I need to just do a precautionary 3 drops in my eye.
Right?
Just to make
Everybody just go flush your eyes tonight just to make sure.
Flush your eyes out.
Make sure you're cleaning all your orifices.
Stop farting in your pillows.
Okay? Flush your eyes, your nose, your ears, and brush your teeth.
Do all of that.
Every hole you got.
Your ass.
Clean it.
Clean all of it. It's a new day. You got to sanitize and clean everything.
Okay.
Like, no, we're not doing this. Girl, they're calling it like the tri-pandemic or twindemic. Because flu season and COVID is still going.
Yes. It is flu season
Twindemic.
Yes.
Twindemic. I'm over it.
Listen, the best thing to do is to
Manuka honey, elderberry, boost up your vitamin C. You can take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day. Emergency tablets. There's no excuse.
Okay, get you some elderberry, like she said. Get you some sambuca.
Yes.
Sambuca. I don't know how I don't know if it's sambuca or sambucal. I don't know, but it's elderberry tablets.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I got some. I went to Sprouts. They have a lung and respiratory defensive tablet. It has like garlic in it. Garlic root, licorice root, rosemary, all in one to kind of help flush out your lungs a little bit. Y'all, sometimes taking them over-the-counter medications don't be helping. Y'all need to get on some natural regimens.
I was just about to say.
Clear your system out.
Eat your vegetables. Eat your fruits.
Yes. Cut back on the dairy. I know it's hard because I love cheese.
Okay.
I love cheese.
I love me some cheese.
Yes.
Cheese,
even though I'm vegan, it's sometimes I be vegetarian because I be eating the cheese. I eat the cheese. But I'm trying to, wean myself off of it. It's hard. It's really hard.
It is, because I love me some dairy too.
Yes. But that helps. Dairy builds mucus up in your lungs. And, we got to take care of ourselves. Our health is our wealth.
Right. If 2020 ain't teach you nothing else, It should have taught you that proper diet, adequate sleep, taking care of yourself should be a number one priority.
Minding your business,
and drinking your gallon of water.
Yes, and letting go of toxic people, toxic work environment, toxic.
Okay, because 2020 has been toxic all in itself.
Yeah, y'all be on be on Al Gore's internet showing out too, thinking we don't see this. I be seeing it. I peep it. I know I be Al Gore's internet. Because I know I be showing out.
Oh, God.
I know I do. But some of y'all be on a whole different level, child.
Y'all be past showing out. Y'all be past out.
I mean, I got blocked off of Twitter for 72 hours.
Listen, Twitter jail.
Listen. For tweeting about Trump having COVID. It's the truth.
Right.
How I get blocked for that?
Unless you know something that we don't know and it's not the truth.
And I'll do it again.
Okay.
I'll do it again. You gonna block me again. I don't care. Like, I don't care. And then I'm gonna start reporting on y'all.
Okay. Every post that I see, like you said earlier, that has a racist remark.
Yeah.
Report
y'all
it.
literally called Michelle Obama a man and monkey.
Right.
Nah. Screw that. Y'all get
we not letting y'all get away with it.
We're not getting away with it. Because I dare you to say that to my face.
Right. While Facebook and all of these other social media sites want to flag our posts for saying the slightest thing about Trump. Like, we can't just say nothing at all.
Girl.
I mean, you're entitled to free speech.
Isn't it the Second Amendment?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought, too.
The last time I thought we was in America.
I thought so, too. But maybe the Second Amendment only applies to white people.
Right. Or people of privilege.
Yes.
Or, like, people that's willing to sell out. Coonins.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you just said a whole word. Mm-hmm. You just said a whole word. Mm-hmm. We know, what's his name?
Daniel Cameron?
Yeah. I say it again. Don't come for Megan.
Right.
Don't come for Megan.
Sir, of all people, she's not the one that said that. Yes, she put it in her performance, which is a perfect way to use your platform.
It is.
As a black woman.
It sure is.
But who said what she said was Tamika Mallory.
And you damn sure didn't check
You're not going to come for her. That's what you're not going to do. Because you're scared.
Gonna do.
You're scared.
You're scared.
So you knew what you was doing by coming for Megan, because Megan probably don't really care. Like, not about your remark. Of course she cares about, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on and, you know. But she definitely don't care about your remarks.
And how you feel about her performance. Like, sir.
Have several C's. And every time you lie, your hairline recedes back.
Exactly.
You'll never find
blom,
a hairline like mine. Head ass.
Talking about he trying to seal the prosecution record.
You need to seal your hairline.
Right. Talking about he trying to seal them because they need to be private. Why you don't want us to see?
Because he's lying.
What you trying
lying.
to hide?
That's why
sir?
your edges keep getting pushed back.
Okay.
You liar. Juliar.
Okay. But you lie.
But you lie.
Juliar. It's October.
It's not July. Juliar.
Get it together.
Get it together. Like, whoo, neither here nor there.
Okay.
This week's question of the week was,
would you date you?
Would you date you?
So, and this question was inspired from another podcast, but I felt like it was important to really, like, sit back and think about your life in quarantine these past few weeks and really evaluate, would you date you? Like, flaws and all, would you date you? So, of course, we posted it on our Facebook and our Instagram. Make sure to look out for question of the week. And we got a couple of responses.
We did.
But we wanted to discuss it. So, one response we got from one of our followers just said, no, I'm mean and moody. Another person said, of course, and I asked why. They didn't respond. But also, shout out to Chef Hollywood. Hey, Chef Hollywood.
Hey, boo.
We see you, boo.
We appreciate you so
I can't
much.
I can't wait for you to cook us some of the meals.
Man, listen.
Because they be sounding so good.
So good, looking so good.
It's scrumptious.
Yes. Don't be nutritious, just be delicious. Yes. He said, honestly, maybe not, because I know the current me isn't ready to put time into a relationship, so I know it will be half-assed at the moment. That's very important.
And it's very honest.
It is honest. So if you know that you are not capable of giving yourself
fully to a relationship,
don't waste people's time.
Right.
Don't waste time. Because people have other agendas and other plans on their mind, and, you know, don't waste people's time. I don't like my time being wasted. Like, I start charging people by the minute.
Okay.
The minute you waste my time, you owe me $6,342.19
per hour.
Per hour. Period. And I know you ain't got it, so you don't want to waste our time.
Because it's going on your credit report.
It goes up, right. It goes up. I will garnish those wages, child. Okay. Like, I'm sick of this.
So, what do you think about the question? Would you date you?
So, the current me now.
Yes.
The healed me, yes. 3 years ago, no.
Right.
And it took a lot of self-reflection, a lot of building up my self-esteem, a lot of accountability for the things that I allowed and the things that I have done that haven't been, you know, what I would want in a relationship.
Right.
And I settled for less.
Okay.
And I demeaned myself just so I wouldn't be alone. And, you know, it's okay to be alone. I mean, I'm a relationship person.
It is okay to be alone. Me too.
I like to be in relationships.
Me
I'm
too.
sorry. I do. I don't like to be alone. But I had to be alone because it forced me to become the person that I aspire to be. And I'm still working on myself.
Right.
I still do self-reflection, and I try and take accountability. And I'm more apologetic, and I have a lot of empathy for people. And I feel so much when I'm talking to people, and I try to relate and put myself in their shoes. And then I try to, if I say something out the way or, you know, mean, and I'm like, oh, please let me know if I say something to you. And I will apologize to you, because that's not my intention. I know I could be hard up. I know I could be straight at it, straight no chase. Straight no chase. What I always say, there's two things I don't chase: my liquor and men. And I just don't chase nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't work for Chase Bank, so no, I'm not chasing nothing.
Right.
But I had to really dig deep into the things that I allowed to affect my past relationships, because I didn't want to bring that into a new relationship.
True.
I wanted to be able to be vulnerable and to fully be me, because I'm goofy. Like,
right,
I'm one of those awkward. I'm an awkward black girl. I know I am. I like sci-fi. I like all types of things. And I really wanted a person that accepts me for me as the same as I accept you for you.
Right.
I want us to be able to communicate, because too many people are getting divorced. And they getting divorced is a lot of things what they get divorced over. Finances and non-communication.
Right.
You got to talk to people.
Right.
You can't expect them to read your mind and me read your mind.
Right.
I don't know what you're feeling because you won't talk to me. And now that I've gotten out of that, we gonna communicate. I don't care.
Oh, we gonna talk.
We gonna talk.
Oh, we gonna talk about this.
It might hurt your feelings. It might hurt my feelings. But at the end of the day, if we can come to we got it off our chest, and we can come to a compromise about things, and then we can move on from it and learn from that. And a lot of people don't want to take that self-reflection and that self-accountability for the things that they might be causing to somebody else.
Exactly.
And it's not even just a relationship, an intimate relationship. It could be friendship. Or with your family.
Yes.
Like, a relationship is a relationship regardless of what it is.
Right.
It could be with your dog, child.
Right. That's true.
It's just like,
that's true.
You have to take some responsibility. Like, not everything else is somebody else's problem.
Exactly.
They did this, they did. No. We got to step back. Yes. It is true. Some people be doing some stuff.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Yes, they do.
They do. But we also have to look at, why are we choosing to settle for this when we know we can be better than this?
Or what we could have done that may have caused them to do the things that they do.
Would you date you?
So, I have a complicated answer. Because, okay, similar to what you said, me a couple years ago, I was young. I really didn't know what I wanted in a relationship, and my life was in a different place. I was an assistant manager for a very big company. I had very little time, similar to my life today. I mean, granted, I'm no longer in that position, but I still don't have as much time.
Right.
I do think I've grown as a person from where I was then, to now. And like you said, like, I wanted to really take the time to find somebody that understood me, that wasn't going to judge me.
Right.
That wasn't going to be, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that could support me was my biggest thing. Support all of the things that I do, and who is not afraid to communicate. Like you said, like, communication is a big part of a relationship. Like, yes, we like all of the glorified parts of a relationship, you know, the affection, the sex, the gifts, the trips, like, but what is happening behind closed doors?
Right. What is that?
So, yeah, what is that like? And I would say me a couple years ago didn't know how to communicate effectively.
Me either.
Me a couple years ago was very insecure.
Insane.
And didn't know how to really fully trust my partners. And y'all know this lesbian life is it is a struggle,
girl.
Okay,
all of it, lesbian, homo sapien.
I mean, that's true. Like,
it
really is. Relationships are work. Like, and that's what I think people don't realize. I think a lot of people get into relationships, and the first sign of a problem, they be like, oh, nah, this ain't what I signed up for.
Peace.
Right. But no, that is what you signed up for.
Is.
When you agreed for that person to be your partner, you agreed to accept them flaws and all. But to answer the question, would I date me now? You know what I'm saying? I'll be like a little boo thing on the side, you know, Cause my main girlfriend is homework. For real, and like on top of work and balancing all of the things that I have and that I juggle. Like, I'll be a little boo thing. I'll be a little slide through on the late night creep until,
what they call it now, sneaky links.
Okay, yeah. Until I graduate, and then I'm gonna be like, hey boo, how you doing?
Yeah,
winking, batting my eyes. So that's the complicated answer to would I date me. But yeah, I think I have grown. I have healed. Like you said, I've recognized the things that I've done in past relationships that made those relationships not work, or made my other things that I didn't recognize as flaws within myself more apparent. And I've worked on those things, and I've taken the time to heal from my past. Like you said, healing is a evolving thing. So you're gonna continue to work on yourself, as you should. Most people should, right? Logically, I mean, relationship or not. But I mean, at the end of the day, recognizing those things, your faults, your flaws, accepting them, and learning how to change them. That's what it's all about.
To me, I don't think it's fair to ask something of someone that you wouldn't ask yourself.
Girl, we need to start our Bible, because baby, SugarBakeHerRadio verse 15 season 4. Like, I don't know, but we need to start. We need to get our book together.
You cannot ask something of somebody that you wouldn't ask for yourself.
Listen,
like, it's not fair.
You can't require something of somebody that you wouldn't require of yourself.
Nope.
Like, that's unfair.
It is. It is.
And it's not like, it's just not logical. Like, why would you ask something of somebody that you're not willing to do yourself? That's crazy.
It is. It is crazy.
But people do it.
They do. So I'm going to ask you a question. You ask me a question.
Okay.
All right. Do you make effort?
In any situation or in relationships?
Well, in relationships.
Of
friendships.
Course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Like, I think effort is probably just as important as communication. I think putting forth the effort to make your partner feel loved, feel appreciated, feel supported. Same thing with friendships. I think friendships are equal. Yes. You cannot have a friendship, like, some people be like, oh, well, that's my friend, we don't talk every day. That's cool. But if, like, that's what both of y'all are decided on, then that's cool. You can't be the friend that one friend is calling you all the time and the other friend is just like, but that's your friend, that's your homegirl. No, y'all are associates.
I know me. I have a hard time answering the phone. I know me.
And see, but people that know that you consider friends know that about you.
They do know that.
They know that you'll get to them eventually because you're a hardworking woman and you know what I'm saying? You out here saving lives every day with your superwoman cape on.
It be a lot sometimes. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot.
Right.
It's a lot that I have to deal with when I'm at work. And sometimes when I'm at home, I just want to unplug everything. Like, unplug it all.
Right.
When I hit the flat line, that's what I want to do on my end.
Just shut down.
Just shut down. It's sometimes I just have to decompress and decompose because, like I said, I'm an empathist. So I feel. So when a patient comes in to me and they're telling me their life story and they're telling me what's going on with them, and I'm there to investigate, to see what's going on, to come up with a diagnosis, to help the cardiologist figure out what's going on, I'm just like, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to work through it. We're going to figure it out. We're going to try and see what's going on with you, you know? And I just really try to make that I try to make that connection with all of my patients, regardless. And I get treated like a dirty dog sometimes. And it's just because I'm black.
And I'm
just letting
y'all
know that. Yes, it's because I'm black.
I feel so bad because you are literally helping saving lives. It's just like, I don't think people take that into consideration when they go into these hospitals and these doctors' offices. They're not considering what the person that they're coming in contact with is actually doing for their life.
No, they do not
but
care.
But that's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Any food.
Okay, so my question for you is, what effect did quarantine have on you, positive or negative?
Quarantine had on me positively, I would say, was learning how to sit down.
Oof.
I am a mover. So I'm always like, let me get this. Let me do this. Let me get this. And at first, I just graduated from nuclear medicine school in February.
Come on. Say the title again.
I am a certified and licensed nuclear medicine technologist.
Say that 5 times fast.
Girl, it took a while. And they tried to stop me, but you can't stop me. You know, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. And I applied to 7 jobs that were open. 7. Every last one of them denied. I finally got an interview and got hired on the spot. Been working, but then COVID hit.
Right.
And when COVID hit, less patients. So then I'm like, rent's coming up. What am I do?
Right.
If I do something strange for a little piece of change. Like, nah, can't do that.
For a little bit of cash.
You know. Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. Like,
okay.
Yeah, but that's not me. So then I'm like, okay, well, let me pick up a little side job. Side job started. Then, of course, patients started coming back. The offices started,
filling back in.
So then I was doing this, working a second job. Then we started the podcast. It was a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It was a lot. And I was like, I'm going to go crazy.
Right.
Not doing this today. So
me don't like it.
No, me don't like it. It taught me to value the time that was happening, to sit down. That you're going to waste your time, not waste your time, you're going to drive yourself crazy chasing a dollar, and when you dead, they ain't going to do nothing but replace you with somebody else.
Right. These jobs
they do not care. They don't care. As soon as you die, they probably come to the funeral and be like, do you think you could have come in your last shift?
Okay.
Or how dead are you?
Right. Let me post you up at the, because we just need somebody to fill in for the, we hadn't rehired anybody
just yet,
and you have the nerve to have a funeral date, so
you gonna have to fill in, shawty.
Yeah.
Like, yes, these jobs do not care about you, so it taught me to sit down. Sit my black behind down.
I think that's one thing that quarantine has really taught everybody. Like, slow down, be patient. Like, I think the world needed I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, we needed a virus, because I don't wish no bad health on nobody.
But I needed to sit down.
Yeah, I do think the world needed a pause. Like, everything, we're living in such an instant gratification society. Everything just needed a pause. It needed a hard stop, like a good sit your ass down and shut up.
Period. Like you said, like you told me, it was like 2020 is the year of reveal.
Yeah.
It's showing everything, like all the racists and bigots and everything
Everything is starting to come out.
Really
it's slowly starting to see.
Coming on out.
Right.
Come on out. Show your colors.
Exactly.
Show your true colors. Show your true colors. Okay. Are you confident?
I'm very confident. Sometimes I can, because I am a person of like, I like to do the best in everything. Like I'm a high achiever. So when I do fail a test, or when I do make errors at work and my error rate is high, or when I do forget to do a post for SugarBakeHerRadio or anything, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Like it really takes a toll on me. Like I really feel like a failure. And that's one of the things that I have to start working on within myself.
Yeah,
like
it's okay.
just giving myself more grace.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because I've always had such like a stigma on me to be like the successful one. You know what I'm saying? It made me always feel bad. Like I said, when I do have a simple failure, it can be a simple failure. Like I could be passing the class, but just fail one quiz and be like, oh my God, my life is over.
I cried over a 99. So we're not even going to go there about grades and crying.
What's the gospel song? 99 and a half won't do.
Girl, that's a good song. 99
Okay.
and a half. That was a good song.
Come on, Sopranos.
Yes.
But I feel it. Like, yeah, you got to give yourself some grace, man. Give yourself some grace. Did you notice any physical or behavioral changes in quarantine?
Physical changes, yes. Because I worked so hard to lose weight. Then I'm here quarantined, like, let me get a little Debbie cakes. Girl, Swiss cake rolls are the devil. Those are Nutty Buddy bars. And then chips. You know we be munching on chips all the time.
Okay, let me tell you something. I don't care about what diet I'm on.
I always got to have a chip.
I always got to have some chips.
Got to have a chip.
Preferably Cardi B rap snacks.
Those are the
until y'all come out with some Megan ones.
The Boosie,
I gotta try Trina's.
Louisiana hot. Them is child, tear them up. Physically, yes, but now I just cut back and it fell off again. And mentally, you said mentally,
physical or behavioral changes.
Behavioral. I say behavioral changes would be giving myself grace for not doing something when I don't feel like doing it. Sometimes I feel like I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and I don't.
Right.
I really don't.
Right.
I don't be feeling like washing clothes.
Right. Like it be simple stuff like cleaning up.
Yes.
You just be like, man, I know I need to do this.
My anxiety is too much.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little depressed.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go outside, walk for
right.
And the way that my ADD, ADHD, all of that set up is just I start one thing, go to the next. Start one next thing, go to the next. Think of an idea, go on to the next.
Exactly.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
It's hard to focus.
It is hard to focus. So just being like, it's okay to not do that.
Right.
It's okay.
It's okay to sleep in a little longer than what you normally would. I know my mama is like,
she probably want to pull out the belt.
Okay.
But don't do it, mama. I love you. I love you.
Like the memes say, I'll do the laundry, but give me about 5 to 7 business days to fold it and put it up. Okay? Jesus.
I'm just, it's just not in me. It's not in me. But talking with my mother and my father constantly has helped a lot too. Right? As far as they deal with the same things that I'm dealing with. And she said the same thing. She was like, I wash clothes and I just let them sit there.
Right.
I was like, what? I said, because the last time I was home, when I was a kid, it was get your in and fold them clothes.
Okay.
Up. So what's changed, ma'am? What's changed?
She said everybody got the house. I can move at my own pace now.
Exactly. So that's how it is over here. I'm moving at my own pace.
And see, that goes back to what we said on our episode with Darshell, just knowing who your support system is. Like, you got to have those people in place that you can talk to about those kind of things.
I'll be like, Shonda.
Right. What's up?
I'm not feeling, you good? I'm not feeling myself today. Right. She'd be like, do you need something? What you need?
Okay.
You go somewhere? What you need? Like,
I'd be like, you want to go sit by the pool?
What you want to do?
What we doing? We walk into the park?
You need a hotel room for a weekend?
Okay.
What you need?
Because I know how it is. Girl, like your mental health is wealth.
Yes, it's very important. You drive yourself crazy.
Right.
You'll drive yourself crazy. Let's see. Are you self-aware?
I would say I am self-aware. It's funny because me and somebody was just talking about this the other night. However, I am self-aware and I do take accountability. It's just, I don't like when other people say things that you know are already true about you, but they say it in an aggressive way. You know what I'm saying? Like, like getting to Shonda's psych second, it's a part of the psych second. Like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Bingo.
So it's like, just keep in mind that like your tone could, and like you said, sometimes people know that about you. When you are a very straight up person, no chaser type of person, people already know that about you, so they expect that from you, and it becomes like a normal thing. Not saying that it's always okay, but people that are really close to you, they know that, so they're not gonna be offended. But especially when you talking about somebody's like personality and sensitive things to them, of course it's gonna be offensive.
It is.
You know?
It is.
But other than that, I am very self-aware. Like, I know the things that I need to work on.
Me too.
It's just, I just got to do it in my timing. Like, give me the space an opportunity to do it on my timing, because I am juggling so many things right now, and on top of just trying to stay mentally healthy. Like, racial injustice is happening right now. Like, people are getting sick from COVID. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you're protected when you go out into the world. Like, you never know. You don't want to get stopped by police. Financial struggles. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all these things that we are juggling every day that makes it hard to just stay focused. So,
yeah. Well, I have a quote for self-awareness. Self-awareness gives you the capacity to learn from your mistakes as well as your success. It enables you to keep on going. And that's by Lawrence Bossidy.
Listen.
You got to keep on going, guys.
Okay. You gotta keep on going. And you gotta, getting into Shonda's psych second.
Yes.
The psych second for this week is, it's okay to evaluate relationships in order to keep them strong and healthy. Like we said, again, that can be friendships, relationships with your mom, with your parents, with your siblings, with your dog, with your cat, with your bird, like with your fish. We don't care.
We don't care.
Just
with your job.
Just make sure you take the time to evaluate your relationships, because you may think you're being a good friend to somebody, meanwhile that person is like, oh my God, she's the worst friend ever. Like, have those hard conversations, talk it out, be ready to listen and receive info that you may not want to hear, but also be ready to respond in a respectful way. Like, a lot of arguments come out of us just being ready to respond and not taking the time to listen to what the person is really saying. So be ready to receive information you may not want to hear, and keep an even tone. Like I said earlier, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Remember, not everybody knows who you are, like deep down inside. Like, when you getting to know somebody, make sure you just keep a respectful tone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't come off in a way that's like way too aggressive, and like, you know what I'm saying? Then you got people looking at you like, I don't want to say nothing to her because I don't know how she gonna respond. Like, you know, just keep an even tone. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes. Watch your tone and your conduct.
Right? And keep your hands on your head. Watch your tone and keep your hands on your head.
Y'all, it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. It was a good topic today.
Yeah, we had a lot. We had an open discussion today because it's been a lot going on in the world. And like I said, I felt like it was important to just take the time to really evaluate the relationships. And the questions that we asked each other are questions that we feel like you should be asking your partners, your friends, your moms, your dads, whoever it is that you are in relationship with, that you need to take the time to evaluate those relationships.
You really do.
So take heed of those questions, write them down, take a picture, listen to this episode, rewind it, fast forward it. Don't fast forward it, but rewind it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So you can write subscribe. So you can write the questions down. You know what I'm saying? And be on the lookout. We got more good stuff coming as per usual.
As per usual.
Oh, and since we started a new segment, Working Women Wednesday, if there's any black entrepreneurs that you would like us to celebrate for Working Women Wednesday, feel free to hit us up in our inbox and our DMs. Send us their information so we can reach out to them and let us know what their business is. whatever, so we can, you know what I'm saying, celebrate Black women.
Yeah, celebrate us. It's a good thing. Celebrate us. We got to start showcasing our talents.
Yes.
Because we are multifaceted.
Right.
We are a multifaceted
We can
race.
do all things.
We can do all things. All things through Christ who strengthens me.
Who strengthens me.
Well, we love you guys.
We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.